Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a Daily Harvest unboxing. It's been a while since I've ordered from Daily Harvest. I've been eating a lot of Freshly, but wanted to get another batch of Daily Harvest cups and smoothies and ice cream. So let's check it out and see what's inside. All right, when you open the box, here at the top is some information about their new milk. MYLK. I added that to this order. It's a brand new product. So we'll look at this in a little more detail when I get to that item. This is actually insulation. And here is everything in my order. The first item is one of my tried and true favorites. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is my #1 favorite item from Daily Harvest. So good, I love it. Highly recommend it if you can only order one thing. It's the broccoli and cheese harvest bowl. I love it. My favorite part is the sunflower seeds. They just give it a little pop. Super delicious. Highly recommend it. Love the broccoli and cheese bowl. Here is the broccoli and cheese bowl straight from the freezer before I cooked it, and you can see all of the deliciousness. And here is a list of the ingredients and the nutrition information, and here is the directions for cooking. I used to cook it on the stovetop, but now I just toss it in the microwave. And here it is, straight from the microwave. You can see how much it cooked down, but it is still very filling. And this cup is really large. It is more than enough for one person, but it is delicious. I love the pop of flavor. I love the cheese flavoring, even though it's not really cheese. This one is my #1 favorite Daily Harvest. It is so delicious. The next item is my favorite Daily Harvest smoothie. This is strawberry and peach. This is, to me, the most delicious smoothie I've tried from Daily Harvest. You just pop it in your blender. I use water. They actually recommend almond or oat milk. Some people use some sort of juices, but I just put water, and super delicious. Love it. I cannot recommend this one enough either. Here is the smoothie straight from the freezer. You can see all of the fruit packed to the top. And this was super easy to make. I just threw it in the blender, and I normally just use water, but today I used the milk, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but that is the new Daily Harvest almond milk. So I poured that inside, and then I just popped everything in the blender for just a few seconds until everything was mixed. And then I just poured it right back into the cup. And here it is, my favorite smoothie, super delicious. Here is the nutrition information, and once again, my #1 smoothie. Ooh, next is, this is all of my favorites. This box is, since I have not had Daily Harvest in a while, I just ordered all of my favorites. So this is my next favorite bowl. It's right underneath the broccoli cheese. They're kind of could twist 1 and 2 back and forth, but today I'm going to give #1 to broccoli and cheese and #2 to sweet potato and wild rice hash harvest bowl. And in this one, my favorite part is the avocado. The avocado in this one just gives it that extra flavor. I love it. I cannot recommend this one enough as well, and super good. These bowls, when I started getting Daily Harvest, the bowls were a lot smaller. So these are bigger serving sizes, 1 serving per container, and it's 340 calories. So that's my #2 favorite sweet potato wild rice hash. Here it is straight from the freezer, and here is the nutrition information and the ingredients, as well as the directions to cook it. Once again, I threw it in the microwave, and here it is straight steaming from the microwave. You can see the avocado and the beans and all of the amazing ingredients. And once again, this is a huge portion. It should be more than enough, but you can see I love it so much that I literally scraped the bottom of the bowl with my fork. This is such a delicious bowl. The next item, this is one of the flatbreads. This is Tomatillo and Pepper, and be sure to check out my other video. I actually did a review on several of the Daily Harvest flatbreads and the ones that I really enjoyed. So I can't wait to try this one out and see how this one tastes. Here is the flatbread straight from the freezer. You can see that it is jam-packed with toppings. To cook it, you just put it in the oven at 450 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes and then let it cool. Here is the list of nutrition information and the ingredients. And here is the flatbread after it has cooled down. And I did not love this one. I thought it had too many Brussels sprouts on it. And it just was not my favorite. In a video of favorites, this one is not. And I definitely am not going to order this again just because there's so many other delicious things to order from Daily Harvest. Another one of my favorite items from Daily Harvest. These are hazelnut and chocolate bites. And there's 7 servings per container. So there's 7 of these. 1 bite is a serving, and there's 100 calories. But it's 100 calories of heaven. I'm going to go ahead and open them and show them to you. So these are still frozen because this was just delivered. But this is one of the bites. And the ingredients include organic date paste, organic avocado puree, hazelnut paste, hazelnuts, organic cacao powder, organic black chia seeds, organic reishi mushroom powder, and vanilla bean powder. But I love just keeping these in the freezer, letting one thaw after dinner, and it's just a great, fun, nutritious treat. Speaking of treats, the next 3 items, you'll have to check out my video on these. These are do they call them ice cream? They call them scoops. So it's Daily Harvest version of ice cream, and I have the strawberry and rich rippled berry compote. So here is the strawberry one. And I also got the vanilla and salted swirled black sesame. And the mint and dark melty cacao chips, my favorite. So be sure to check out, I won't review these again since I've already done it, so you can check out a whole video about the scoops. And the last item is a brand new item from Daily Harvest. This is their milk, their almond milk. I have started buying almond milk from the grocery store, so I definitely wanted to give this a try. I just use whatever's on the shelf at the grocery store. I have not been particular at all. But let's open this and see. So this is how they're packaged. They're in these packages, little triangles. What does it say? How to prepare. They're wedges. So you add water. Add 2 wedges to 1 cup of water and blend for the perfect glass of milk. The card from the top of their box talks a little bit more about the Daily Harvest milk, that it has 0 fillers, 0 gums, just nuts, pink sea salt, and sometimes vanilla. It's never diluted, and it's only what's needed and completely recyclable. I ordered the almond and sea salt, and the other items are almond and vanilla, and then they're also coming out soon with cashew milk and cashew and vanilla milk. Serving size is 2 wedges, and the calories are 90 per serving. So I'm intrigued. I can't wait to try this milk. I grabbed 2 wedges and a cup of water and threw it all in the blender and blended it together. And it was as easy as that. That is how you make the almond milk. And I love that you can just make a serving and keep everything in the freezer and just make it when you're ready. Here it is being poured into the glass. It was super smooth, and it actually had a delicious taste. As you saw earlier, I used it in the strawberry peach smoothie, and it was delicious. So I am definitely going to order this milk again. That was everything in this week's Daily Harvest box. Be sure to check out my coupon code below to save on your first Daily Harvest order. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.